those who weren't here. Last Friday, I played Magic. Sunday, I played D&D. I did both activities on both days with my friends. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I was running errands a bunch. Last night, I unexpectedly had a graduation party I wanted to attend. The party was fucking awesome. My friends came back to my house to spend the night, and we played Dawn of War and Minecraft and Magic. And then they stayed the night. We played some more Minecraft this afternoon. They went home because they had work. And I'm doing my show now, and then I'm gonna go play Magic with my other group of friends later tonight. So look, I'm fucking tired. Okay, I went to bed at 7:30 this morning. I slept till noon. Okay, I'm kind of fucked up. I'm tired. Thankfully, slow 2 weeks. Okay, the second half of May was not really a happening time. Prefontaine asks, "How's D&D going? What level are you now?" We are doing a campaign in the Shadowfell, which is very funny because I'm playing a lawful good paladin, the party consists of like vampires and drow, so it's going really interesting to say the least. I am a Minecrafter. I just picked up Minecraft earlier this year. And I'm going to tell you, like, I am. Here's how I play Minecraft. I will build a base, just a little base, Java. I will build a little base, and then I will travel around, finding all the villages and randomly generated like stuff, right? Villages, abandoned mine shafts, desert temples, whatever. And I will build cobblestone roads connecting all of them, complete with signs and everything. Because I roleplay as like a nation builder. And that's how I play Minecraft. I do it in a very autistic way, but it's really fun and satisfying. And so, yeah, that's what I've been up to. And I do it in survival. I don't do it in creative. I do it in survival. So I have to handcraft all the like road material. It's fun though. It's fun. I'll put a podcast on and I'll go to work, and it's just fun little background stuff. Never played D&D. Thought about trying it before. Never went. You gotta find some good friends to play with. But D&D's pretty accessible. D&D's pretty accessible. Magic is pretty accessible. Warhammer 40K isn't. Me and my friends, we had to like pull together money to buy the books, and then like we bought little dollar store green army men to use in place of our models, which worked for me because I'm an Imperial Guard player. Worked less well for the Space Marine player and the Necron player, but it is what it is. So busy week, fun week, but busy week. I'm tired. It's going to take everything I got in my tank just to get through the show and Magic tonight. But like I said, not much has happened. So all is good. I cannot take a nap because I got to be there at 11. I have no time for a nap. I'm going to be done the show at like 9:30. I mean, I could take maybe an hour nap, but I don't care. I got to eat anyways. So, all right. Let's go over the list of topics. Lysander was kind to put together the bullshit. Thank you, Lysander. Appreciate it. Number 1, Right Honorable retired from Legion of Dawn, and the Legion of Dawn wars are over. So, Legion of Dawn was cool because they did their counter blitz on us on KT, and that was awesome. But beyond that, like, I am under the impression that like Right Honorable was basically cooed, that like Khan basically like took over, and so Right Honorable is just kind of leaving because it's like he has no power. So it's like, what's he gonna do? Apparently, I am correct. But the Aurorans say that's fake news. Okay. Well, uh, yeah, there you go. I hope Right Honorable does well wherever he goes. Uh, Legion of Dawn's out of Midgard, and allies of the fighting pacifists. Okay, I guess that's just a continuation of who's the fighting pacifists allied with again? Are they allied with Aurora? Is this Legion of Dawn becoming closer to Aurora, or do I just not know what I'm talking about? Because I cannot be bothered to pull the greedy web. Sorry, ain't happening. Aurora versus parts of Florida in Odu is over. Yep, that war pieced out. It is what it is. Minutemen offshore got looted by Borg. Borg got some cash, stacking those fat racks. R.I.P. Minutemen offshore. It appears to me, I have no facts to back this up. I have no facts. I have no data. I don't have the hard hitting numbers. But I feel like banks have been getting looted more as time has went on. Does anybody else feel that way? I feel like banks are getting looted more. I don't know if that's because there's like just more alliances and more banks, or what's happening. I don't know. Y'all gotta watch that shit. Compared to like, actually, I don't know. I'm not like, gotta go through and like figure it out. Oh, hold on. So there's no concrete movement on this yet, but there are some serious discussions behind closed doors. Well, not behind closed doors, just within the staff rooms. It's not really behind closed doors, but this hypothetical, this concept, this idea of a Thalmoria news entity, probably here in Thalmoria. Would anybody want to help with that in any way? Like, does anybody want to be a reporter or help manage any part of that? Is there any interest for anyone in anything like that? Because there's some serious interest in it, but that shit is complicated to put together. Cajun says turn the server into an active news server and not just for talk shows. So my thought was that we would have, and I have to talk to the people who'd want to see it, but like off the cuff, top of my head idea would be it'd be a category with three text chats. One would be an aggregate of all news: Thalmoria, Ron, VGM, DNN, OCN. If it's a news server that's active, we're going to aggregate it and put it here with credits all in the one space. And the reason for doing that is number one, data hogging, Forbidden Archive. Give me all the data. Let's store everything. But number two, for doing these shows, when I do this show, when Listener does his show, all of that shit is right there and can be accessed immediately. And so I think they would streamline the process some. The second text chat would be OG Thalmoria news, just for whatever content. And the third one would be just a chat for the news. That's my idea. I have to talk to the people who want to see it, but there you go. Sure, Lysander, you may pop on to talk some. Won't be right now. Okay. Well, man, I got late. I laid back in my chair. I was ready to play my phone for a minute, but Lysander said, "Won't be right now." Just that someone demands something of me. Lysander, they better be asking. I'm gonna text chat. He might be away. Um, what's the other topic? Oh, tomato volunteers. I'd be up for something. Okay, tomato. I will keep that in mind. Um, okay, now time to talk about my favorite thing, Knights Templar. We have 60 members, by the way. We've been stuck at about 40 like forever. Now we have 60 members. We are recruiting hella new players, growing in ranks, like becoming a bigger menace. It's based. But the Knights Templar in the past 2 weeks have delivered devastating blows, ladies and gentlemen, to the forces of the World Task Force and Skull and Bones. Isn't Skull and Bones the name of like a Harvard secret society frat thing where like they go to the Bohemian Grove and like burn the effigy to the owl and wear robes? And like Alex Jones got a video of it, and when they confronted someone who went, they were like, "It's just a prank, bro." Like, anyways, yeah, the Bushes were in it. It's pretty crazy. Cajun asks, "How's Epson and Slavicia doing?" They're doing fine. They're doing fine. I think all the squirrels are doing pretty fine. We've been like adding. We've gotten enough dudes that like we've now been adding. We've had to take some of the like we've promoted two members to internal affairs now to handle the squirrels because there's so many squirrels. Um, we hit World Task Force. They were fucking useless. They immediately died. Dead gay alliance that's never done anything and never will, and probably should have disbanded years ago. Skull and Bones. Here's the thing. I was at the party last night. I was at the party. It was 7:30. It was 3 minutes to go time. Actually, I'm lying. It was Tuesday or Monday or Sunday. I don't know. Earlier in the week, there was an SOS in KT, and the SOS went, "Dear valuable member of the trainers, kite trainers members, will you be available Thursday for a blitz?" Yes, I answered, and so did many others. And so that was last night. Is when the go time was. It was 7:30, 3 minutes go time. I was vibing. I was eating. It was a good time at the party. I get a message. I check Discord. I check Discord. I get a ping in a war room from Denison. Thalmor, are you on? Yes, I reply. 7:50 comes. Go time. I get a frantic call from Denison. I reject the call. I don't answer it. I turn the call down. I hop onto Discord. I am pinged. Thalmor. And I don't even. It's actually 7:54. I get 3 text messages from Denison asking to come on. 7:54. I hop into the war room, say I'm there, and I just do my attacks. I declare my 2 targets. I airstrike. I rebuy planes between airstrikes, and I don't coordinate. I just go in. And so I actually kind of fucked up the blitz. I didn't fuck it up, but I could have. If this was like if this was an if the, I mean, Skull and Bones aren't like the Syndicate, right? Um, it's only 17 dudes, and only like 8 of them are City 30, and there's probably over 30 of us participating in the blitz. So like they were kind of fucked either way. But like I don't know, I could have messed up because I was too busy partying. I was vibing so hard the KT war effort was slightly diminished. You have brought disgrace on your old Terminus S roots. So that's the funny thing, Prefontaine, is that I forgot who it was, but there is someone in KT who is back in 2017. I commissioned Ripper to make a variant of the Terminus S flag, but with the KT colors, and it's called the Terminus Templar flag. And someone in KT is flying it, but I don't know who. I know it's not an actual former test member because the only two of those that's around now is me and Wisdom Tree. And Wisdom Tree just came back from being inactive for like 4 years. I DM'd him out of the blue like a month ago, and I got him to come back, and he's been staying active ever since. Actually, he was one of the two that got promoted to IA, but that's it. And you know, I haven't thought about it in a long time, but I was earlier this month. But like, the Knights Templar really is to the game now what Terminus S under you was back in like 2016. In like, you have like this like fighting alliance that's like scary to people and like doesn't take shit from no one. Like, I don't know. I think we've done a good job, and I'm happy that although I was not the right. Thank you, Schwinn. Yeah, I don't know who that is. Lost symbol. That actually, yeah, that's it, Schwinn. Who is this guy? Oh, it's Vass. Yeah, Vass was really in love with it. Um, what was fuck, I lost my train of thought. I told you guys I'm tired. Fuck. What was I saying? I forgot. Oh well. Language, Cajun. I'll say what I want. It's okay. Oh, it's stuff. Speaking of flags, I'm the one who edited together the flag for the first moon landing. What? Tomato. I don't understand what you're saying. Oh, Riley's flag? You put that together? Yes, thank you, Prefontaine. Yeah, I was a bad leader. I actually sucked massive ass. Two things right. The philosophy behind KT attracted such dynamic people like Horsecock Theodosius and Kigos and Vladimir Putin, who did turn KT into the monster it is today. And I mean that by monster, I mean that in the best possible way. And secondly, I had the sense to resign when I had became much more of a liability than a benefit. And so I can give myself credit for that. I'm proud. Yes, Odin was my second in command. The Grand Commander, as the official title is, which is a position that has been abolished for quite some time now. Yeah, Odin was pretty good. And he's still playing, which I think is great. There's not too many that are still playing. You, me, Wisdom, Odin, Satan, Betulius. Pretty short list after that, unfortunately. I think my old computer had a list of them, but it's a yikeser. Oh, I am not playing anymore. Mustang Guardian was last time I was getting close to later. Oh, okay. Damn. Rip pre. Okay, that's basically about it. Final call, politics and war. Any last things to go over? Oh, Listener wants to do his thing. Listener, pop on. Pop on and pop off, King.
Okay. Hopefully we're all good. I'm assuming you can hear me.
Yes.
Okay. Awesome. So, just kind of the actual format of this thing is unknown. I haven't spoken about it with Thalmor yet. We don't have any sort of common knowledge on this. I'm assuming what Thalmor listed earlier is probably what we'll run with because this is Thalmoria. So whatever his designs are what we'll run with. But there's all the particulars to be worked on. We're looking for other people to help because primarily Thalmo will be helping with the project, but I expect to be doing a good bit of the lifting off the bat. And it's not so much that I necessarily need somebody else or multiple other people to help with that, although I would love to have as many people that want to jump on ship. It's that I need somebody else who can keep me accountable and harass me, reminding me that I have to do this because I have such a broad variety of things that I do in this game between alliance work and businesses and other projects that I'm more than happy to help take this thing on, but I need somebody to keep me on track of, you need to be doing this. We said we'd get this done. Where is it? All that stuff. Falmore will help with that, but I need a manager, not a manager, but somebody more or less who'll crack the whip from time to time if I fall off. I also need people who then I think Raywan, you volunteered as more of an actual helper. We need every one of those that we can get to. I do not want to. Ideally, we will not start something and then it turns into a VGM. That is not really the goal for this. I'd rather have something that actually lasts, even if it's a unique format, right? It doesn't have to be the rigid kind of setup that you see in Zarya's Crap Fest and in Ron. It can be something a bit more unique. Again, as the model Thalmor mentioned earlier, it just needs to be something that lasts and doesn't die after a week. So if that means we take a month getting it ready before there's any, we're ready to launch, it means we take a month. But, none of us want to half-ass a project and then all it is it's just clutter that messes with the server. Thalmor doesn't want that. I don't want that. And I don't think any of you want that either. So whatever we do, we need people who, I'm like I said, I'm already kind of all over the place. So that's why I need somebody who can help keep me on task. I don't want to then have to kind of keep 80 other people on task. I think that's a fair description of where we're at. Thalmor, anything I missed?
Nope.
Okay, there you go. So anyone who is up, um, you know, you probably said something earlier. You can throw Thalmor or I a DM, and just if you want to throw me a DM specifically, so I can start hooking us up with plans, it'd be great. Whether you're going to be keeping people on task or actually doing the work stuff, just send a holler my way, and we'll get some sort of plan, committee, whatever started, so that we can get things processing. Thanks, Thalmor.
Thank you for coming on, Lysander. Final call, Plugs and War. Any last things to go over? Anybody got any final things they want me to give a halfway conscious hot take on? Yes, Plugs and War GPT is coming. That is a thing. Maybe I should have more to say on that, but I really don't. Like I said, brain tired. Um, there's one. Uh, I don't know, Lysander. there actually is one real life thing I want to go over real quick. Um, it's about American politics. It just slipped through my mind past couple days. If you don't care about my real life takes, now's the time to leave. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you next show in 2 weeks. So the other day, uh, Ron DeSantis announced he was running for president. He tried to do this on a Twitter Space, which is like a group chat on Twitter, a group voice chat on Twitter. That's what Twitter Space basically is. And 700,000 people showed up for it, which crashed the servers. And so it was like 3 minutes of dead air and technical problems. Finally, they managed to do it with like 300,000 people. But for 30 minutes, it was kind of an L. I listened to it. It was fine. And you know, optically, kind of an L that the servers fucked up, so they couldn't do the thing as smoothly as they wanted. But like 700,000 people showed up to listen to Ron DeSantis. So I mean, come on, like that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I can only get about 30 people, maybe 40 on a good day, to show up to listen to me. So and we all knew Ron DeSantis was running, but he still got a lot of people to show up for him. Sorry, Lysander. Maybe next show. I'm just so tired now. I just want to get my thought out. And like Trump released a video afterwards. It was of a Twitter Space with Elon Musk, Ron DeSantis, Klaus Schwab, George Soros, Hitler, the FBI, the devil, and an eighth guy I'm forgetting. And it was made with deep fake audio. It was a 2-minute long video, and it was like they were plotting to destroy the Trump campaign. And like it was actually kind of fucking funny. It was kind of stupid, but it was actually pretty funny. You can't say Trump isn't funny. And like so I don't like Trump. I voted for Trump because I wanted a wall. I didn't get a wall. I didn't get a wall. Trump was good in 2016 because something about him broke the brains of a lot of people, and something about Trump helped reveal to a lot of people, including myself, that like the media are like just evil and dumb, and a lot of pretenses got dropped, and so, and you know, I can say good things about Trump. You know, he overturned Roe v. Wade. He did do that. That was all on him. He put those justices in charge. And I'm a pro-life guy. So Trump W. And his posturing in Ukraine, we didn't get a war with Russia under Trump. Now, taking credit for something that didn't happen, okay, maybe that's iffy. But you know, I can list off some good things. I don't think I have Trump derangement syndrome. I voted for him twice, and I'll vote for him a third time if he gets the nomination. But I don't like him. I am a GOP voter. I am a GOP cuck. I will vote for the Republican ticket. Unless Yeah, basically I will. And but this we are in the primaries, and look, I support DeSantis over Trump, and I would also support Vivek over Trump. And let me explain why for DeSantis, because I Trump is very likable. Trump is more likable than DeSantis, really, on a personal level. But I am voting for the person who I think will enact policies in office that benefit me. And so Trump had 4 fucking years. And what did he do? He didn't build a wall. He didn't pull us out of Afghanistan or Syria. He moved the embassy to the Israeli embassy to Jerusalem, which, okay, that doesn't benefit me. He didn't pardon Julian Assange. He didn't pardon Edward Snowden. If he pardoned either one of those people, a lot of people who hate Trump would have been really mad, and he didn't do it. He was just fine with shutting down the country during COVID, and all the economic fallout from that. Like, what policy stuff did he do that actually was good? I come up with blanks. Maybe I'm stupid. Besides overturning Roe v. Wade, because that's a massive Trump W. Fair. What else did he do? I don't see a whole lot. So DeSantis has W's. He fired a Soros prosecutor. Disney was like, yes, kids should be shown pornography in schools. So he took away Disney's special status. Like, he has W's. Like, he's willing to engage in the culture war. Trump, I don't know. Trump had his chance. He fucking blew it, as far as I'm concerned. So I support DeSantis. I do not have a problem with people who support Trump. Okay, Trump's likable. I used to like him a lot. I understand it. You know, I am like retarded. Like I have the time and the neuroticism to like watch the news way more than I should and pay attention to the news way more than I should to form like these schizo ideas on things. John Smith, who works at the Amazon warehouse and who's 50 years old, like he can't. Okay, he works 60 hours a week. Okay, to like support his 2 kids. Okay, who's going to college. Like I don't blame him for liking Trump. I do have a problem with the people who support Trump so much that they're viciously attacking DeSantis. That's my problem. Like DeSantis has policy W's. Trump really fucking doesn't. So I don't understand. And there's a lot of these people, including people I like respect, like bigger names, who just absolutely wallop on the idea of DeSantis. And it's like I just don't get it. Like I don't know why they're gargling Trump's cock so hard over DeSantis. It's really bizarre to me. So I don't know. It's weird. Sir Merritt says Trump is running a smear campaign, which he shouldn't. That's what Trump versus DeSantis is splitting the Republican Party. And I don't mean like, oh no, there will be no Republican Party. And no, I mean like the Democratic Party has had troubles in the past. The Republican Party's had troubles in the past. Like I don't think this is going to be some kind of blow. Like the Republicans aren't going to become the next Whigs or anything. But like it's going to be a nasty 2 years between this year or a nasty year and a half, I should say. Like or at least nasty until well, I don't know, people are going to be bitter up until the election. So I don't know. I don't like it. I'll vote for whoever gets it. Unless they're like really unless someone really crazy that I can't imagine gets the nomination. I mean, I'll vote for whoever. My pick would be There are 7 people running. I don't know who all of them are. Tim Scott, Scott Haley, Trump, DeSantis, Vivek. There's 2 others I don't know. I don't care about any of them. The only 3 I care about, the only 2 I care about is DeSantis and Vivek. I like Vivek. I've watched Michael Malice's interview with Vivek. He came across really fucking good. I watched Tom Woods' interview with Vivek. Again, came across really good. I like Vivek. He says the right things. And what I mean by that isn't that just he's some smooth talking politician. What I mean is that, like, his concept of power is very unique. So I want to see how that goes. Chris Christie is running. I don't care. I don't like Chris Christie. Well, it's not that I don't like him. I just don't care about him. I'm neutral. I'm not excited. I'm excited about DeSantis. I'm excited about Vivek. I have complicated feelings with Trump. Everyone else, like, I don't give a shit. Like, the only other person I have emotions for is Haley. Nikki Haley. Yeah, Nikki Haley. Nikki Haley just seems incredibly boring to me. So I dislike her. She seems like she was grown out of, like, a vat in DC. Like, she has the right opinions. She speaks the right way. Like, boring. Go away. Give me DeSantis, who slams his big D dick on the little D Disney. Okay, give me Vivek, who's like, I will take control of the executive branch and disband the FBI. Like, I will, like, give me those 2. Trump's funny. Trump is funny as fuck. Like, I will. Again, I can vote for Trump. I won't even have to hold my nose to vote for Trump if it came down to it. In the general, but I don't know. I don't care. Like, I don't care about Larry Elder. I don't care about Hutchinson. They will have an opportunity to make me care about them, I guess, in the primaries. But, like, I'm just not. DeSantis and Vivek. That's where it's at for me. Thoughts on Marianne? She seems very sweet. It's a shame she's, like, crazy. Nikki used to support the Confederate flag being flown on government property. Based, but cringe that it's a used to. See, like I said, like, grown in a lab, like, oh, my sources, my polling indicates that the Confederate flag is 42% opposed by possible voters. Therefore, I will also not support Confederate. Like, boring. Darkblade says, my parents and I are at odds right now because of the GOP primary. Exactly. Like, DeSantis versus Trump, I'm assuming that's the fight, Darkblade. But DeSantis versus Trump is going to split the party. And I don't think it's because of the DeSantis people. I think it's the Trump people. I think the Trump people are like, motherfucking DeSantis, fucking 5'7" cuck, fucking, like, bro. I don't understand it. I don't understand why people have so much faith in Trump after 4 years of fucking nothing. Whereas DeSantis, who has W's, who has good policies, they just shit on him like he's terrible. And I just don't think so. I don't think so. You know, if you want to fight on policy, DeSantis has better policy. If you want to fight on culture war, DeSantis has better I don't get it. I don't get it. And if you support Trump, that's fine. I understand why you support Trump. I used to support Trump. My feelings on him are still positive enough that I can vote for him in the general just fine. But if you support Trump, like, I don't get how you can support Trump so much that you will shit on DeSantis and DeSantis supporters. That blows my mind. I can't comprehend that. My mind cannot comprehend that psychic attack. I got milk over my hand. Be right back. I'm back. Listening to, I actually liked DeSantis and Elon Musk because that was the rumor a couple days ago, was that Musk was going to be his VP. I really liked that idea, but it's not going to happen. But oh well. Morph, are you a conservative? I feel surprised at that, even though I feel like this. I guess I'm learning. I'm learning some new morph lore here. DeSantis Scott would be hilarious. Larry Scott is a familiar name, but I don't know enough about him. But like I said, I'm much more excited about DeSantis and what's his name, Vivek, than I am. It's not Larry Scott.
Who is Larry Scott? Are you talking about Tim Scott or Larry Elder? Which one?
Remember, tired brain. I can't. Was Larry Scott the old guy with the show? I don't know. All right, who's still listening to my nonsense right now? Sinister, Darky, Star CCT, Kiwi Hillbilly, Kev Dope, Key, and Zig. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for listening to my nonsense. Yeah, I like. That's my beef. I just don't get it. There are people that I like a lot on Twitter who like have like followings, and they're just like, "Fuck DeSantis," and it's like I don't get it. I don't get it. Trump fucked up over and over again when he just didn't have to. And you're guard, you are his cock is in your his cock's in your stomach. You are deep throating so hard. And while also like bashing DeSantis, whereas DeSantis has a better track record, and it's just baffling to me. I don't get it, and I don't think I want to, honestly. Kev wants to come to the stage. I'm sorry, Kev. I'm ready to end the show. I'm tired. I've had a very busy week. I got more shit to do tonight, and I'm going to need all my brain power. Kev, let me keep it going. Okay, tell you what, I'm going to end the show, and then Kev, I'll bring you on the stage, and you can do a little dance. Play the theme, and I will say goodnight.